Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, yesterday you gave some assignment, no, sir?
Yeah,
Questions. A restaurant offer three drinks. Shall
yeah,
I?
yeah, yeah.
A
Go ahead.
restaurant offer three drinks. Tea, coffee, milk.
Good morning. Yeah,
Four tiffin.
yeah,
Dosa, idli, puri, upma.
yeah. You don't like it?
Sir?
You don't like it?
No, sir.
You don't
And
like?
two
Okay.
desserts like cake and ice cream.
Yeah.
What is the getting of milk and upma ice cream on the day, sir? What I did not understand.
See, what is the option of getting one color ball from a four color box?
1/4.
Yeah, same is the case here also, right? So you don't know. It's a random. This is called random selection.
Okay.
So on the day when you reach there, only they don't give you all the three, only one drinks they will give, either milk or coffee or tea. So what is the chance of getting milk?
1/3.
1 by 3 in a
Upma,
yeah, similarly 1 by 4, similarly
and
yeah, 1 by 2. When it is a combination, 1 2 3 combinations to get, you must multiply all the three.
1/3 to 1/4 into
1 by
1/2.
2, yeah.
Yes.
See, what you should do is, you don't just look for, you can look for answers, you can look for questions on the internet, you can discuss with your friends. What is required is you must post a lot of such questions, and if somebody is answering, you just write there. That is why we made the group.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All of you should keep on doing lot of problems, because even if you know mathematics, if you are a good mathematician who has got good knowledge in mathematics, that is not good enough to pass these admission tests, competitive exams, corporate recruitment training programs.
Yes.
Most of them want your answer very fast. So idea is not getting answer, idea is how fast you will give answer. So
Yes, sir.
actually, when I am speaking, if you are not able to understand my English, you can record it and you can listen to, ask somebody else what does it mean. You can look at dictionary. So I'm sure you will understand it after some time. But that is not good enough. That point when I am talking, you must be able to understand.
Sir, one more question, sir.
So most essentially, the speed is important in this case.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
A password is one letter followed by 3-digit number less than 600.
Yeah.
How many different passwords possible if all the digits are allowed?
Yeah.
So how many digits of password are possible if all digits are allowed means, sir?
See, up to 600
Numbers.
numbers.
Yes, sir.
So what is the first 3-digit number?
1, 2, 3.
Is it 1 2 3 first 3-digit number?
0, 1, 2.
No.
What, sir?
No. That itself is the question. See, that is the logic which you must understand.
Sir,
I will tell you one thing. What we will do is all such all such problems. What you should do is immediately answer in the group. Don't worry whether it is right or wrong. You keep on writing your logic, answer it. Let somebody else tell that is wrong. Yesterday when somebody telephoned and asked me, I said your answer you posted there. Let that be wrong, no problem. Somebody will tell it is wrong. I want all of you to think. See, the idea is not to give you this problem, this solution for that problem. Which if I tell you the logic now, you will solve this problem, but next tomorrow one more problem comes, you will again will not be able to solve it unless you think. So I want all of you to think. So you think and tell me to get that one alphabet and 3 digits. That's how password is to be formed. So how many ways you can post it? Yeah.
Yes.
You just write it, and then if there is something wrong, let me see how somebody else is analyzing. See, the problem in logical reasoning, if you answer alone, you will not be able to. If I answer, I will know, but you will not know. You write the answer. That is why you have to write it on a paper if you want to take a picture, or type it in and then send it. That's also fine.
Okay, sir.
And then if somebody will find out there is a big mistake there, then you will say, oh, correct, that was a big mistake, let me redo it again. That's why don't write answer, write explanation. How did you explain? So when you write explanation, if that is the right answer, somebody will immediately will understand if they don't know. Somebody who knows, if you did a mistake, immediately will tell, at this point you made a mistake. That is what I want. So that I know, oh, this person understood. Don't think that that is a fun, for just fun sake I made the group. I am looking at who are all the people who are trying answer, who is giving answer, who is posting questions. All that will be counted as your attendance, counted as, because sometimes there could be problem. You are not able to come to the class because in network problem. Yes, today somebody said, no, they are in hometown, they are not able to, village coverage is not there. But there is a group in which you can always be active, you know. Sometimes the group will teach you much more than what I am teaching today. Discussion and your own trial is more important in learning mathematics. So I can give a question, give answer. That is very simple, but that will not help you. See, all the questions what I am giving, I work out, give a beautiful explanation. I try myself. Assume that yesterday there was a big discussion on another problem. How many shake hands? Somebody posted. Immediately what I do is I have written in the notebook and that answer is available. I can just post it. I don't want that to be done. See what I do, the two people, A and B. How many shake hands? One shake hand. Between A, B and C, how many shake hands? Then you will know A to B, A to C, B to C. So 3 shake hands. You do like that. I expected somebody will write it. That is what I want. That is what the logic.
I wrote, sir.
You must post. You must post. See, A, similarly, A, B, C, D. How many shake hands? A to B, A to C, A to D.
6.
No, 6. And then, yeah, then B also. B to C, B to D. And then, similarly, you write for 8 people, how many shake hands? A to the other 7 people.
Yeah.
Plus
1 plus 2.
B to another 6 people, C to another 4 people, like that 5 people, you write it down, then you will get total is 28. So when you get those, the first number is 3, if you want you can write down. When 2 people are there, 1 shake hand. You write it down, 3 people, 1 shake hand. I have already this, 3 people, 2 shake hands or 3 shake hands. You are not writing, that is why you are not able to answer. Just
3, sir.
yeah. So 1 person, no shake hands. 2 person, 1 shake hand. 4 persons, how many shake hands?
6.
6. So if you write down like this, that is how formulas are derived by mathematics people.
Sir, there is actually a formula similar to n factorial.
See beta, it is not that I don't know mathematics. What I am saying is the formula will come from somebody who experimented like this. Learning
Yeah,
by
I did it in the same way.
learning by heart, the formula learning by heart is simple. But if you don't visualize the formula, you will not remember the formula. So how do you remember your father's name? Because you heard that many times. How do you remember your friend's name? Because you used it many times. So if you want to remember this formula, don't by heart. I told you, learn by heart with interest. See how beautiful is that when you write 4 people. How many? Tell me fast. 6.
6, sir.
5 people.
It is 10.
10,
10. 7 people.
14.
No, that is where you are went wrong.
No. 16. No, sorry. 21.
See, that is what I'm saying. When I stopped, you also stopped. That should not happen.
No, I was just thinking.
Yeah.
You skipped the number, so I had to.
You cannot think. You have to write it down. See, mathematics is writing down. That is why
Sir, I
yesterday
actually have a doubt, sir.
I made a calendar. On the top of the calendar I wrote, get out of your thinking, do in action, work, write with hands. The 6 is 15, 7 is
Yeah. 21.
21, 8 is
28.
28. This is logical. This is logical reasoning. Now you can use formula. Sometimes logic will work, sometimes formula will work. Sometimes the experience will work. That is what is. Yeah.
Actually, sir, since they didn't mention it in the question how to calculate, couldn't we take it as 28 pairs of people and calculate it as 56?
I had the same thought. I couldn't answer your
See-
First, he gave the options.
See
By
that.
that, we can decide.
See, that is what I'm saying. The 28 shake hands, it is common sense. When
Yeah, that's what I need, sir.
yeah, common sense is we know how many. It's actually the question when we say shake hand in a Western sense. How many people you met?
One by one.
How many people you met each other? That is the question.
Yes.
You understood? Shake hands means meeting. How many people I can meet? When I meet, generally in America and all that, when we go, definitely they will shake hand with us. So it should be understood as how many people mutually meet and how many such mutual exclusive options are there. If that option is 28, how many people would have been there? See, you are learning permutations, combinations, probability. Don't use anything else. I am sure you are going to learn much difficult situations like all blues are green. Like some questions will come
Yeah.
in which statement will be all blues are green. Don't ask how can blue be green. You are supposed to analyze that is what is communication. It is not common your communication. It is actually a mathematical communication for checking your logical reasoning, for which you need a lot of observation. So if you think, yeah, I can solve it when somebody is telling I am able to understand, that is not good enough. When somebody tells you will understand, that is not enough. You have to pick up a new problem, try yourself, post that in the group and let somebody else answer. If that way every problem which everyone is posting will be available on internet or in some textbook and you can see the answer. Oh, this problem I know the answer. But how many such problems you will remember? And who is the person who is going to give you question? Is it that in some textbook you had this idli dosha problem? It is not there. I create a problem just like that. So sometime I will create a problem. Do you think I can create so many problems for you for every day? It is not possible. So my idea is not solving problem. Understand all of you. That is why, do you know, all the test papers every day I am giving for you to practice. It needs a lot of effort from me to write it down, make a Google form, sending it. What am I sending? And you know the result. If I tell you the result and the marks which you got, that itself can be given as internal. I don't require any other internal examination. Somebody wanted to know the syllabus, what I will do. All that what you are learning today is your syllabus. And 60% of you people got 0 marks. Don't think you got good answers. I am going to give 60% of you 0 marks. Only 6 people got between 50 to 60%. Nobody got more than 60%. 10 people only got between 40 to 50. So if I take 40% of the pass marks, only 15 people passed so far. In all the examinations, if I take, I know there are people who joined late, so they could not attend. There are people who missed some examination because attendance itself is 70. There are 38 people so far did not attend at all any of the examination. So all the 38 people will get 0 marks. I am looking at who are all the people who are active in the group, not for jokes. I don't want some jokes to be seen there. That is good enough to tell you that you are serious. And such serious people, yeah, I may consider probably you missed some exam, so it doesn't matter, you are attempting there. That's why I want people to, not I am posting questions, I want you to post questions. When you post a question, that is also evaluated. I am checking all that. So when I see, it's not my job to make a syllabus. University has to make a syllabus. There is some structure, principal, vice principal, head of the department. I am only job in teaching you. So when I asked the syllabus, I was told it is aptitude and permutation combination probability. So from that I am teaching you from the basics. When I asked the syllabus, the course handout will be given. That is the reply I got. So I am waiting for that course handout. But should I wait for that for teaching you? I am not doing it. I am doing what best I can do. And I thought the earlier what I did was Wednesday I did CTC. And as per Tuesday and Thursday is communication. So what I thought is one day I will start one, next day another subject. So that's why yesterday I did permutation combination. I thought today and tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday I will do logical aptitude because it needs more time. Because you need a lot of practice. So how do you practice? You don't require a teacher at all. See, I am offhand. I am talking to you like this. For me, it's not at all required. I am a mathematician. You have to understand, you have to visualize, you have to get the rules in your mind, in your brain. It will help you to any examination in the world at any point of time, and all your subject which you are learning for BBA, or in case if you are going for MBA, definitely you will become much faster and better. Like any businessman will compute very fast. You must be able to do that as fast as you can. That's my no requirement. Maybe today only 20% of you are fast. Not even fast. You can answer. That's it. You are not very fast. But you practice another 1 month. I am 100% sure 50% of you will become the best. That is what my aim. In 1 month time, 50% of you will become much faster in mathematics. But your effort is more required. But I am not seeing that effort. See, I gave you one calendar code. I expected somebody will ask, sir, how do you get that code? That is what a student. Oh, it is not in syllabus. It will not come in exam. So why should I ask question? Why should I learn? That attitude should go. You are not a +1, +2, 10th class student. Don't think about syllabus. You think about your knowledge. You are going to be in the world. Every buffalo will pass examination sometime. But you will not be a bright person if you don't have the passion for learning. How do you do multiplication faster? That you must multiply and get. Okay, let me start from the beginning. Basic knowledge I will give you now. Do you want or you want don't want to do this? Yeah, all of you take a page, start writing multiplication table of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Multiply 2, 4, just write 2, 4, 6, tell me. Up to 10.
8.
Yeah.
8.
8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yeah. Next 3. 3. It should come just like that.
6, 9.
Right, I am saying right. Don't be no lazy. Mathematics can be done only when you write. It is by heart for me. By heart. It is in my manas. And 3, 6, 9. Tell me. 12, 15, 18, 21.
24.
Don't think I am doing third class job. I will tell you why am I doing it. Maybe at the end when we reach up to 11, I will tell you why are we doing it. Do it fast. Write it fast so that you understand very fast. Up to 11. Yeah, 5, 6.
So we need to do tables right now.
Write it down. You write it down.
5.
Write on your book. 6th multiplication table. Up to 11. Up to 11. I'll tell you tricks. I am teaching you the tricks of multiplication, how to understand factors, which will come in most of the aptitude tests. You have to observe yourself, then only you will know. That's why I want you to observe. This is only a data for you to observe and get into some conclusion at the end. $10, 11, that's enough. Up to 11 is enough. The 11 tens are 90. That much is good enough. Approximately that's good enough. 11 to 11. That's why in our childhood and all we were asked to learn the multiplication table up to 2020. 400 is the last one. We learned up to 2020. 20 into 20. Every day we have to, even when we are elders, we are supposed to do this. That's how we learned mathematics. Childhood at every home. It's like a prayer for all of us. Chant. Whether you are learning or not, keep chanting. That's how we became mathematicians, everybody. Yeah, now look at it. Good enough. Now in a new page you write 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Write it from top to bottom. Write it from top to bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did you write? Yeah, forget about the multiplication now. Others will contribute or I will contribute. It's only for observation. But you can do it later by yourself. Now tell me what is the last digit for the multiplications of 2. Either it has to be 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Correct?
0, sir.
0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Multiplication table for 2. The last digit will be either 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. See, I am writing. I am not lazy. All of you should write. For 3, last digit can it be 1? No.
3, sir.
Let us start from the first smallest digit. Can it be 0?
0?
Can it be 0?
Yes, sir. 0.
3 zeros are 0, yeah, it can be 0, sir.
Can it be 0?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because
Yes, sir.
3
zeros are 0. 30.
yeah, 30. 30.
30 is also
So
there.
0, 1,
0, sir.
2 is possible?
No, 0, 8, 6, 9.
No. 2 is possible.
0 to 9, everything is possible.
Everything is possible. Good. Give example. 2,
0, 1, 2.
3, 4, 5, 6.
7, 8, 9, 10. Everything is possible.
Yeah. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, but not 10. 0 to 9 is possible.
Yes, sir.
Now for 4,
4,
0.
0,
0 to 4, 6, 8.
2, 6, 8. So now you know for 2 and 4 it is common.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
now
sir.
5 you can have 0 or 5.
0, 5.
And 6,
0 and 5.
6, 6.
6
0, 2, 3.
0, 2, 3.
0, 2, 4.
Where is 3?
0, 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Now you see that is also 2, 4, 6. These multiple can be 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Now 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9.
Why 0 is not there? 7 tens are 0. 0.
0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9.
No. Think. Somebody else should object.
0 to 9.
Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Everything is possible. Now for 3 or 7, last digit can be anything. Same, correct? Yeah, now 8,
0 to 8.
0, 2,
0, 2,
4,
6, 8.
6, 8. Now you tell me the next one.
Same to in the case of 4 is also possible, sir.
Yeah, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 is possible.
54, yeah.
And 9,
0 to 9. 0 to 9. 0 to 9.
0 to 9. Have you seen this? Have you ever observed? Now 10, you know it is 0 only. 11,
11, sir.
0 to 9.
0 to 9. Have you seen the whole number system? How simple is this? To check whether it is a multiple of 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Generally, people think the ending is 2. It is a multiple of 2. Not necessarily. It can be a multiple of 2, 4, 6, 8. You understood? And if any number comes 0 to 9, it can be a multiple of 3, 7, 9 and 11. Now did you categorize your factors very fast? Now let us look at how do you know whether it is 8 or 2, 8 or 6. You remember I told you to write a table of 0 to 100 like a 10 number. Yeah, I don't want to waste time. What you do is make a table like this and you mark all your multiple tables of 3. Just do for 3. Let us see. Write a 10 by 10 table. Or 10 by 5 is good enough. 50 up to 50 is enough. 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10. 11 to 20. 21 to 30. 31 to 40. 41 to 50. You mark. Make a small table. 1 to 10. 11 to 20. 21 to 30. 31 to 40. 41 to 50. You will enjoy. I'll tell you, these are all basics. If your foundation is good, you will enjoy mathematics. If you are not enjoying, get the help of your friends. Make your foundation very thorough. I will also be there with you in the group. But observe. Your observation, you can only observe. Nobody can make you to observe. Yeah, now in the table, just mark.
Correct, sir.
Yeah, all the 3 multiples you just mark around. Then you will see a pattern, a diagonal line. 3, 12, 21. 3, 12, 21. 6, 15, 24, 33, 42 in same line. See, I am able to visualize. That's why I am able to connect like this. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45 in same line. Diagonally, one line. Diagonal. 30, 39, 48, one line.
Yes, sir.
Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Now you look at 3, the next number 12. What is the sum digit? What is sum digit means? Add 1 and 2, you will get 3. Next one, 2 and 1, 3. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
In the next line you have 6. What is the sum digit for the rest of the numbers you see? 15 is 6. 24 is 6. 33, 3 and 3 is 6. 42, 4 and 2 is 6. So what is the second condition? If it has to be a multiple of 3, the last two digits when you add, if you get 3 or 6 or 9, it becomes a multiple of 3. Now next one, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45.
9, sir.
Yeah, and next one is 30, 39, 48. What is the
12.
No, there is no 12 as 12. When you get 1 and 2, you should again add and get 3.
3.
Always the digit sum will be, it is called a digit sum. You can put a DS and put a bracket. Digit sum of 48. What is digit sum of 48?
12.
No, 3.
3.
You should only tell 3. Digit sum of 48 is 3. I will tell you.
4, sir.
I'll tell lot of tricks. Now you do the same thing for all the different numbers. 4, 5. Only once in life you have to do this. 4 also you do. 5 also you do. Don't do it now. Do it at home. When the class is over. At home means as homework. Once the class is over, you keep doing it. Then you will realize, oh, when you see a number, immediately you will be able to say this is a multiple of 6. This is a multiple of 7. There are some rules which you will observe yourself. I want all of you to look at that rules and then write down, this is the rule. You are creating rule. You become a mathematician. When it is divisible by 4, divisible by 8, divisible by 6, we got last digit same. But that is not good enough when the number is big. 2-digit number, 3-digit number, the rules will be slightly more modified. So that no confusion. You will end up in only one number. 9 is very simple. When the sum is divisible by 9, it is 9. But 9 is also divisible by 3. Therefore 9 and 3 will get common. But you want divisible by 9 or not, immediately you can check it. You know where do you apply this? When you get a problem, there will be 3 options given and you have to find out whether three digits are given to multiply. You have to choose which is the option. If you want to multiply, you will take 1.5 to 2 minutes. But if you know this rule, immediately you can check whether it is a multiple or not. That formula is digit sum. What is the formula? The digit sum. Now let us take one example. You take some number, some big 3-digit number multiplied by 3-digit number. Some number which you like, whichever number you want. Just take.
Look, sir.
Yeah. Say 326 multiplied by 524.
9999.
Some number. Now multiply that and get the answer. Write that answer also.
Okay. With which?
Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Any number. Okay. You want all that to be taken common number? I'll tell you. 326 multiplied by 524. What is the answer?
999.
No. 326 multiply 524. What is the answer?
126, sir.
824.
17084.
824. Now what do you do is the 326 you find the digital sum. What is the digital sum for 326?
9.
No. Wait, what is it, sir? What is it?
Sir, 9, sir.
No. What is the digital sum for 326?
6.
3 plus 2 is
6.
5.
5. 5 plus 6 is
11. 11.
Between 0 to 9.
See, what is the digital sum of 326?
2, sir.
2. Wonderful. What you do is 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 means 1 plus 1 is 2. So digital sum of 326 is 2. Correct? You write DS. Digital sum of 326 is 2. Now, what is the digital sum of 524?
2, sir.
5 plus 2 is 7.
24.
7 plus 4 is
7 plus 4, 11.
yeah.
Two, sir.
Okay. Now you got the digital sum of 326, digital sum of 524. What is the multiple of multiple of digital sum becomes 4. Now you look at the digital sum of the answer which you got. 170, 824 is the answer, right?
Yeah.
1,70,824. What is the digital sum for that?
1 second. 4.
That's it.
824. Yeah, 4, sir.
Are you enjoying, my dear?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever seen this? These tricks is essential. You know, when assume 2 number is given and the options are given 1, 2, 3. You don't have to multiply to get the answer. Digital sum is easier or multiplying is easier?
Digital sum is easier, sir.
Yeah. Assume you have a big problem in which the last answer is 2 numbers have to be multiplied and the option is given there. Nobody multiplies. What is the difference between a person who answers faster? What is the difference between a person who answers slow? Both are doing mathematics, but somebody will compute everything. The other fellow don't compute. He used tricks. So fast mathematics is only trick. If you know trick, you will do fast. It's like a big rock. You want to break it. Somebody can break it by hitting 100 times. But a very tricky fellow, what he will do? He will look at the stone and see where there is a crack. There only he will hit. Immediately it will break. So solving mathematics problem is like how fast you will solve it. You understood? This can be used for when you have an option given. You want the cube of some number. You take some number. I get the cube of that. And 3 options are given. Which one? So immediately take the digital sum. Okay, let me ask you, what is the square of 23?
Square of 23.
Yeah.
529.
Yeah, you must have multiplied, right?
Yeah, sir.
Not required. When you want 23 to be squared, the first write the square of 3 at the last digit, 9.
9.
And then what you do is 2 into 3 multiply by 2.
12.
12. Write only 2, balance 1.